Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for supporting my readings. I'm here to do your full moon in Libra reading. This is going to be an oracle reading. 6-card spread. I already shuffled and meditated on the cards. Just going to cut them on camera for you. Hope you all are doing well. Ooh, okay. In this 6-card spread, we're going to look in your recent past, the current point, what is the challenge or resistance, okay, your unexpected help, your advice, as well as the outcome. And this full moon in Virgo, full moon in Libra, Virgo, will be affecting and highlighting your second house of value, your resources, let's see, anything that you value, your material possessions, you know, how, what you earn, what you have, what you possess. Okay, so let's see what we have. And also, same thing with the tarot, just clarifying here. And I read them in tandem for those of you who are new to my readings. So let's begin, Virgo. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. I'm tapping into the collective energy of Virgo, as well as some of the predictive messages. Keep in mind they are predictive, and this full moon is a super moon, could have some long-term effects. So, see what we have here, Virgos. Storm fields with the 8 of Wands. So it looks like something changed rather quickly within your value system, or whatever you own, whatever you earn has been through a storm in some way. But there's been some quick communication about, I'm feeling this as finances coming in, but it also, like, the situation just changed very quickly. It's a fast moving energy. Something needed to be cleared away. Some of you got rid of things. Some of you downsized. Some of you may have gotten a windfall, literally. And so it really just depends, but it just seems like whatever happened in your second house in your recent past, there was something quick as far as a change. Some of you sold your house. Some of you sold other possessions, or you just gave them away. There's just a quick communication energy. I'm also getting kind of like selling items online, secondhand. And this house also rules like your talents, your self-worth. Something changed with your self-worth in the recent past. Some of you may have gone through a storm with a partner that affected your self-worth, but whatever it was, it changed pretty quickly. Some of you may have felt stagnant as well, though, stuck in what is a clash of where your checks and balances are, okay? So something here with the quick moving energy, some things being cleared away, a number of things for some of you, and other changes having to do with some of you, a loss of an income through a relationship clashing and ending pretty quickly. So let's see. Some of you were with a partner who you may have felt added some value to you, and why it ended. I'm hearing it's something with the reason of you putting too much value into that individual and not enough value into yourself. So that's for those of you who did experience some type of breakup. Okay. What we have for the present point is heal the ouch with the Queen of Wands. So if some of you have had a breakup, there's a healing energy that's going on, and there's a confidence returning to you. This is you taking action in a confident way towards your self-worth and improving that. Your confidence is returning after some sudden loss, or the sudden gain is giving you even more to work with as far as what you value. Some of you, I feel like you are getting rid of things that remind you of the past, to remind you of in a hurtful way. So that's what we have the heal the ouch for. So some of you, if you've lost a job and that's a job situation Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be a relationship situation. It could be a job situation for some of you. Some of you are doing something in, some of you I'm reading for, some of you who maybe work in healthcare or are going into healthcare. You may feel that it's your calling. You may feel like it's time to take action towards studying and going towards that field. Others, it's just an overall sense that you are healing from a loss, and it could have been a job or a relationship, but you're handling yourself very well. You're shining again with this Queen of Wands energy. There also could be someone around you that is helping you heal. Could be a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person is coming in strong. That could be of assistance to you in helping you to remember who you are, remember your worth, remember your value. Okay. It's not tied into outside of yourself. It's not tied to a job. It's not tied to another person. It's all within you. You still have the power to create, produce, and attract abundance. So what we have for the challenge, we have coming apart with the sun. So for some of you, this is a marriage that broke up, and you're dividing your assets between the other. For others of you, this is a separation from a job that you really liked. And that could have caused a lot of where some of you might have had a crisis in confidence. But there's clarity after this breakup here with the sun energy, even though it is a challenge. I do feel like for some of you as well, some of you may have had to leave, or you're on a job leave, but you may not be returning, or you're or the job is being filled even though you're on leave, or you're just deciding not to go back. So there's some clarity here that this separation is giving you as far as what's going to be left after your leave, after you come back or try to or attempt to, or even if you are going to. Some of you aren't. Some of you are I feel, maybe motivated to get into something that's a bit more, displays your talents a bit more. That's what I'm picking up here. So some of you, this is, the challenge is coming apart. And some of you, though, where you need to value and honor your talents, maybe do need to stop working for someone else. I wouldn't say to do that. Of course, you got to pay your bills. So some of you, too, parting ways with items or things may have been a tough thing, but at the same time, came a relief with the sale of a home or other type of item here that is coming in as what you needed to separate yourself from, as far as you being attached to it or it having attachment to your value. Okay, so what we have for the unexpected help, we do have sad embrace with the Ten of Swords. So this is definitely a sense of more of a loss and an ending, but a new day dawning in your value system. Some of you may still go through a little bit of a mourning period for a relationship that ended or a job that ended, but you need to see it as a blessing because it is coming in as an unexpected help. So the end of a situation, I feel, will have many of you Virgos reassessing your self-worth and really needing to look at the past as it's gone. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing that's going to come from it. But what I'm getting for some of you too is, and this full moon in Libra, second house, everything like that, I feel like something with some of you may have been backstabbed or are going to within a career or work situation that may turn into a legal situation down the line. Okay, so don't fret about anything that is like a backstabbing energy or something that is done in a way that is supposed to be meant for your loss, because it actually will. I'm seeing with the future cards and some of your energy here that it will be to your gain. You're going to have more time to focus on your talents. You're going to have more time to focus on what you really do want to do. You're going to be able to, it's like the universe is calling you, your time is now, and a door is closing, because there's a new one that's meant to open up for you. Okay, so in the midst of your transition, some of you are transitioning from the way you earn money to, so what your advice is, it's ride the wave with the Three of Cups. So this is going with the flow. Again, when a door is closing, that means because another door is meant to open, or you're meant to build a new door, your own door. Okay. This is something with friends or a group of people that you have similarities with, and that you would enjoy doing something with, as well too, relying on your friends. And I'm hearing that Wonder Years theme song, A Little Help from Your Friends, will help you along to get along, go along to get along with your finances or anything else that you value in your life. And as well to remind your friends will remind you of your value outside of any relationship that failed, where there was this joint kind of income pot that you were putting it in together. If that pot is now split, there's now an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself, but going with the flow. Go with the flow, and celebrate what is like good in your life. Be grateful for the fact that you do have a roof over your head. It can always be worse, and if you're in a situation where you don't, I'm praying that the situation works out for you in your favor. Some of you may need to stay with a friend or a group of friends, or especially if you have sisters, you might be staying with sisters if you're female, or other female friends or relatives if you're a male. But your advice here is to just go with the flow. Do not force things or fight an ending that is meant to happen, because there was a clash here. Okay. And I feel like the universe is trying to get you to not put your value into what you used to put your value into, as far as being attached to you, because nothing lasts forever. As far as relationships or jobs go, you always have yourself. I'm hearing that Beyonce song, Me, Myself, and I. That's all you have in the end. So make the most of what's in between that. You should value yourself first, and then, anything else will just add to it. Being happy yourself first, anyone else will just add to your happiness. So what we have for your your outcome, coming to life, the Chariot. So there's a mold being broken here, where you are going to be realizing your power. And with the Chariot, this is victory. I'm also seeing that, again, if something was done to you wrong, it's actually been a blessing in disguise, because what it's going to turn out to be is going to be a vehicle for your success. You're going to gain control. Some of you are going to move location. Some of you are going to and ride the wave too. There's something here where an industry is calling you and calling you to move. Some of you may not want to move. You may want the work really bad, but you're not wanting to move. But there's something here that's really great in the form of a rebirth for you after this, like, Ten of Swords energy, and you getting on the right track. I'm also hearing for some of you, if you had some type of incident with a vehicle and you're healing from an accident, you may have had to part ways with a vehicle you really, really liked. It looks like there is something new coming in. So you will be able to afford new transportation, and you'll learn to love your new vehicle, even though you may be sad about what happened to something else, to your old vehicle. Some of you as well too, picking up Cancer and Leo season, for there being some type of change where you feel like you're back to yourself, Virgo, like you're finally feeling like yourself again, after whatever has left your life or clashed with your value system. So let's look at your Moonology Oracle message. Let's get one card for Virgo. Message from Mother Moon for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, please. One card for Virgo. Ooh. Okay, so that one flipped out. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So whatever you're going through, Virgo, if you're, or if you're about to go through something, it's going to come to its end soon. This end of a tough cycle, I'm seeing it really correlating with this here, where something you've held on to. I just feel like the universe is trying to get you, Virgo, to release your attachment to things, places, people, and things that you attach to your value. There is some inner work that's going on for you, spiritually as well. So some of you, this is calling you into yourself, to take your focus off things that are not meant to last in your life, to the next level, the next stage. Your new cycle, I feel, is going to feel a lot more like, you're going to be feeling brand new in the best way, and breaking yourself out of molds that, and I'm getting, for some of you, like a year from now, what you are doing, or what you acquired, what you've maintained, where you live, could be very different a year from now. And so learn that your value system within yourself is stronger than anything outside of yourself, and you add value to your relationships. You add value to wherever it is your work. And I know some Virgos, you guys are hard workers, very meticulous, very detail oriented, and you can be workhorses sometimes. So, but I feel like you're getting back on a horse, and you're getting on a victorious one that's going to ride you into the sunset with victory. So let the new dawn come, because I see the sun here. It is shining on you, even though you're not really maybe seeing it. There's something within your soul that the universe is trying to get you to. And anything that was removed was a distraction from your true value, that thing that nothing or no one can take away from you. So you're being set up for that, I feel, in a good way. So that is your messages. I feel like that's, as far as that goes, it flowed really, really kind of clear cut and dry for you, Virgos. Keep in mind, again, that it is general. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for supporting my transition here. And I welcome your feedback if it was resonating for you. And I will talk to you soon. Take care. Namaste.